Every child has a favorite character growing up. But what happens when those characters are abandoned and when they refuse to be forgotten? This is the story of Charlie Giggles, a cheerful, tattered Muppet who once lit up screens across the country. In the early 90s, Giggles and Friends was a household name. Charlie was everywhere. Lunchboxes, action figures, and even a cereal. But by 1997, everything changed. The show was rebranded, the cast revamped, his co-stars moved on, and Charlie, he disappeared. People whispered that Charlie had a life of his own, that he would somehow show up in unexpected places. Crew members reported hearing faint laughter in the storage room where he was kept. Equipment malfunctioned around him, and no one dared work alone in the workshop. Eventually, even the studio decided it was best for him to go. His puppeteer, Victor Lehman, took him home after being let go. For Victor, Charlie wasn't just a puppet. He was family, a reflection of himself. Over time, Victor's attachment to Charlie grew strange. He began talking to him as if he were alive, even claiming Charlie would respond. Neighbors reported hearing Victor arguing late at night, but Victor lived alone. In 2003, Victor vanished without a trace. When investigators entered his home, they found it empty, save for one thing: Charlie Giggles, slumped in a corner, staring at the door. As they approached the attic, what they found shocked them. Standing in the center of the room was Victor, or what they thought was him. His body was stiff, his skin fabric, and his button eyes stared blankly ahead. His arms hung limply, but his pose was unnervingly human. Victor Lehman disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a lifelike puppet of himself standing in the attic. To this day, no one knows if it was his obsession or something darker that consumed him.